When I first started riding with Mr. Baker in the 50s, he was able to use the common to graze his horses on because there weren't many horses around at the time. But subsequently, although we ride a lot on the common, we conduct most of our lessons on the common, we are not able to graze our horses on the common because more and more people want to use the common for their animals. The law is, and I believe it goes back to King John, that any householder in Lincoln can graze one animal on the common. It can be a horse, it can be a cow, it can be a mule. So now that it's very popular, we're not allowed, because we use them for the riding school, to actually put them on there. I have one on there of my own, so does my husband, so does Sam. But our horses are kept in a field on the far side of the common. It's a wonderful facility for us, the common, for riding on. It's priceless, basically. Yeah. When I first came, it was used for racing, flat racing, and in fact you probably know that the Lincolnshire Handicap, which is now held at Doncaster, used to be run on the flat here, just in front of the grandstand. Racing finished with point-to-point racing, which was hunt racing, with a Labour government not wanting it any longer because it was associated with field sports.
Point-to-point races are regularly run here during the winter and spring.
Most of the horses on the common are owned by individuals, and many of them have actually started their riding life here with us, with the riding school. On a Saturday, which is our very busiest day for children, we get over 30 children on a Saturday. It's steady in the week with groups of 2 or 3 adults most days, and we do have disabled riders as well that come. We used to have a riding for the disabled group, but because we've scaled down in many ways, and that's very labour intensive, we don't do that any longer. I believe that Mr. Baker came here in 1953. He was the owner of the riding school when I first started riding down here, and initially it was just the house and this row of stables here, but he enlarged it into the back. Mr. Baker actually only died a couple of years ago, aged 97, and he'd had the riding school here all that time. He didn't have any family to leave the riding school to, so he left it to myself, my husband and Sam, the instructress, who was working for him at the time, in the hope that we'd keep it going. And basically we do keep it going, more on a community basis. We're not registered as a charity, but it's a non-profit making concern. But there's been, as I say, riding on this riding school on this property for over 60 years.